Howdy Southway, it's good to see you guys through our midweek video blog, the vlog. And I'm following up on what Taylor and Sean have been talking about with this idea of thankfulness and gratitude as we approach Thanksgiving. And by the time you see this, Thanksgiving will be next week. And so I hope that you have an amazing time with people that you love and care about. Probably overeating too much and probably rooting for the wrong football team. But that's another vlog for another time, isn't it? Thanksgiving. The one day a year that we set aside as a country and as a culture to think about what we're grateful for. What am I grateful for? Well, one, I'm grateful for the Bible, because the Bible actually tells me to be grateful. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, Paul is ending his first letter to the church in Thessalonica, and he's just spouting off commands. Boom, boom, boom. And right in the middle of these commands, Paul has this to say: rejoice always, pray without ceasing, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you. Give thanks in all circumstances? Are you kidding me, Paul? Until I remember who Paul was. Give thanks in all circumstances. He writes many of his letters from behind the bars of a prison cell. Give thanks in all circumstances. Here's a man who prayed for God to take a physical ailment away from him, and yet God did it. And Paul had the guts to say that his grace would be sufficient for Paul. So Paul has the right to tell us to give thanks in any and all circumstances. So no matter what I'm going through right now, no matter what you're going through right now, we must give thanks. When we give thanks, no matter circumstances, good or bad, what does that highlight? That highlights a great God who's done great work for me. So right now, what are my circumstances? My circumstances are, I am grateful and thankful that I'm married to Mandy. She has been a constant source of encouragement. We're honing in on 18 years. I know, we're almost to 20. I'm grateful and thankful for Mandy. I'm thankful and grateful for my family. I have two sisters that I love. Got a mom and got a dad that I care about. Aunts and uncles and grandparents that I get to show my gratefulness by the way I love them. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my church family. I'm grateful for Southway. I'm grateful for how you at times put up with me, because I'm not the easiest guy in the world to put up with. I'm grateful for your love. I'm grateful for the way that you are growing in the gospel. I'm grateful for the way you're getting closer because of the gospel. I'm grateful for the way that you are going further with the gospel to reach people. I'm grateful for you, church. I want to just specifically mention a few people. And if I don't mention you, it's not because I'm not grateful for you. It's just these are who's in my mind right now. I'm grateful for Taylor. I love that brother. I've had the privilege of walking with him for almost 16 years. He's a good example of someone who pursues Jesus. Grateful for Sean. And a lot of times I talk about how Sean's mind is so keen, and it is. But in the past few weeks, I've been most grateful for Sean's heart. Sean loves the Lord, and he loves the Lord's people. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for Linda. She is just steady. In a sea of chaos, Linda Greason is always rock steady. I'm grateful for our elders and for our deacons and how they love this church and how they want to see Southway grow and thrive with the gospel. I'm grateful for friends that I've had that are coming in town next week. A friend I've had for over 25 years. My friend Nick has been a brother to me. I'm grateful for him and his wife. I'm not as much grateful for stuff as I am for people. I'm so grateful that I have the relationships I have with people. Now, stuff is great. I'm grateful for my car, for my apartment, for clothes. I'm grateful for all that. And mostly I'm grateful for the relationships I have. And of course, I wouldn't be a good pastor, probably wouldn't be a good vlog if I didn't close and land the plane with being grateful for the grace and mercy I have in Jesus Christ. He not only calls me to be grateful, he empowers me to be grateful as I look to what he's done for me, his life and his death and his resurrection, giving me grace and mercy. How can I not help but be grateful and thankful? So Southway, I hope that this Thanksgiving season, God would erupt in your hearts reasons upon reasons upon reasons to be grateful and thankful for who he is and what he's done.